reasonable to conclude that venting them would be good. But some scientists researching the nature of emotion are now starting to think the opposite may be true. Ryan is very angry. So is Karina. Amy's feelings are being hurt. And so are Erin's. But they're not as fired up as either Ryan or Karina. These students are playing a crude computer game. The winner of each round sends a burst of white noise through the headphones of their opponent. The angry students gleefully torture their opponents with maximum level and duration of sound. But why do they do it? Let's go back in time, just 30 minutes or so. Using students, psychology professor Brad Bushman has been testing the theory that you shouldn't hold on to your anger. You should let it out.
This theory, although it sounds elegant, is completely false. There's virtually not a shred of scientific evidence to support it.
Dr. Bushman bases his opinion on an experiment involving 700 college students. He deliberately set out to make them all very angry. Paired up, but separated into small rooms, the Iowa State students are told to write a short essay about a controversial subject. They're each invited to read their partner's essay and write comments about it. But what they didn't know was that Dr. Bushman was about to con them. He gathers their essays and hands out ones he's written, all of which are highly reactionary. The students try to be polite when making their comments, but Bushman switches these papers too. The comment forms he's substituting are all highly insulting. And as they read them, anger runs high. In the experiment, half of the students are told to vent their anger on a punching bag. The other half sit tight, twiddling their thumbs, waiting quietly. This is where the torture comes in. After venting or waiting quietly, they turn to their computers and start playing the game.
If conventional wisdom is true, then people who vent their anger by hitting a punching bag should get rid of that anger and behave less aggressively than those who do nothing at all.
But quite the opposite turns out to be true. The students who vented their anger are at least twice as aggressive, sending their partner louder and longer noises than they themselves are receiving.
Overall, men are more aggressive than women on this competitive game, but hitting a punching bag, supposedly venting anger, increases aggression just as much in women as it does in men.
So if venting anger doesn't work, Dr. Bushman has another suggestion.
Scientific research suggests that at least 4 things work. One is delay, for example, counting to 10. A second is trying to relax, such as taking deep breaths. Third, distract yourself, such as going for a walk. Fourth, do something incompatible with anger and aggression, such as helping someone in need.
Dr. Bushman's study has upset many psychotherapists who believe that venting is the best way to deal with anger.